Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a voiceover of my lesson I had with my trainer Lynn. We had a really good lesson and we worked on a lot of important things and it was super fun. So I'm really glad I got it on video to show you guys. So let's just get into it. So once I got to the barn this morning, I just quickly headed over to my horse's stall. This is Coffee and I rode her for my lesson today. So once I get to her stall, I put her halter on and then I lead her over to the cross ties. Once she's all settled in the cross ties, I just give her a really good brush and then I tack her up. I actually do not own Coffee, I lease her. And she is an 8-year-old Andalusian mare, and she is so good. I love riding her. But once she is ready, I lead her outside so I can go get on. As you can see, she's super good about letting me get on, so once I'm all settled, I let us head down for our lesson. I actually walk her all the way down to our lesson, but that actually takes forever. I just do it because it gives her a really good chance to be nice and warmed up before we start. So I won't make you watch all of that and we can skip to the lesson. After our nice long walk, we finally arrive at the riding hall. Once I got down there, I went and spoke to my trainer about what I wanted to work on today and all that, and then she told me to go trot on the rail since Coffee was all nice and warmed up at the walk from the long walk down. My trainer also had us do some curls and reverse directions, doing those both ways. And then of course we both had a rest and Lynn told us to walk for a little bit. And then we got to canter, and of course we warmed up the canter both directions. And this way we were actually working on our counter canter, so if you see us on the wrong lead, that is why. Then finally we got to start jumping, so we warmed her up over a little trot cross rail, and we worked on keeping her really straight. And she ended up coming out of that at a really lovely canter, but I had to bring her back down to the trot. And then we did that same little cross rail at the canter, and we ended up having a really nice distance to it. So off camera, me and my trainer worked on some bigger warm-up fences, and we talked about the courses we were gonna do today. So I left the ring so I could come back in like we were at a show to start my courses. By the way, today we were doing EC courses and working on those, so that is why we were not doing any courtesy circles and we just went straight to the fences. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk you through my courses. So this was the first course of the day, and it started with this green brush vertical, so that distance ended up being kind of tight, but it was okay. So then we came around and we did another smaller green brush vertical, and I believe this one ended up really nicely. She got really bassy to it and it was nice, and then that was a bending line to this yellow jump, and that was really good. She did get a little ahead of herself to kind of get over that vertical, but I was fine with that. So then we turned into the two stride, which was just not our best, and then we turned and came around to this yellow jump again, and this one was just a single, and it was really nice actually. Alrighty, and then here is the last jump of our course, and I thought we ended pretty strong, and then I just brought her right back down and we left the ring. Then with my trainer, we just went over some corrections about my last course and we reviewed the new course. We actually started off this next course really strong. He came in on the right lead. He went over that first jump excellently. And this turn to the brush jump coming up was actually really nice, as well as the distance here. So something cool about this course was that we had to actually break to the trot to trot over this crossrail, and it went really nicely for us. Then we went over this brush jump and we did a rollback to the yellow vertical. That brush was a little tight, and then I made a dumb choice after this, and instead of going around the crossrail, I tried to show off his movement by cutting in between it, and we just ended up almost hitting it and knocking the jump over, so that was not a good choice. And then that distance just didn't go well, so the rest of the course from here was not great. So big rider error here, and I kind of forgot where I was going, but we did just finish off on this maroon colored vertical, and again, almost hit a jump. So we just finished off the lesson by having a quick talk again about my ride, and that's about it. Then again, me and Coffee walked all the way back to the stables, so I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so once we were back, I just hopped off and led her back into the stable so we could get her cooled. Once she was all intact, I gave her a really good rinse, followed by a nice wash because she was kind of dirty, and you know grays getting all dirty, and then finished off with a good brush. You can tell by her face that she really enjoyed this part. And now she's finally ready to go back into her stall. Alrighty everyone, so that was my video. I really hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!